Imagine for a moment that 1 billion Android users, yes, 1 billion, are considering switching to a completely different operating system. This isn't a rumor, nor an exaggeration, but a global movement that's beginning to gain real momentum. What technology could have the reach, ambition, and appeal necessary to provoke such a transformation? The answer is contained in one name: HarmonyOS 2025. Stay ahead of the curve with the latest in tech. Subscribe to Data Dollar now and never miss an update on the innovations that are shaping the future of business and technology. Join our community. Let's rewind a bit to understand where this phenomenon called HarmonyOS comes from. It all started in a context marked by restrictions and geopolitical tensions. Huawei, one of the most influential tech companies on the planet, was forced to find an alternative after limitations were imposed on its access to Android and Google services. Initially, many saw HarmonyOS as merely an emergency plan, something improvised to survive the circumstances. But time proved otherwise. What seemed like a temporary patch evolved into a robust platform, with its own identity and a truly ambitious technological proposal. What sets HarmonyOS apart from systems like Android or iOS isn't just its ability to run on smartphones. What truly makes it special is its philosophy of total integration. HarmonyOS is designed to work seamlessly across a wide variety of devices: smartwatches, tablets, TVs, appliances, and even cars, all connected under a single platform, designed so your devices work together as one unified organism. This isn't just connectivity. It's a new way of understanding digital interaction, where synchronization is not a luxury, but the starting point. But how did HarmonyOS go from being a marginal player to one of the most promising proposals in the tech ecosystem? The answer lies in its evolution, marked by several key moments. In 2019, Huawei officially launched HarmonyOS. Although initially received with skepticism, it already included a long-term vision aiming beyond simply replacing Android. Its initial focus was on the Internet of Things, enabling smooth connections between everyday devices. In 2021 came a decisive expansion. HarmonyOS 2 was launched on high-end phones and tablets, and users began noticing the differences. With features like Super Device, it became possible to control multiple devices from a single control panel. This marked a turning point in user experience. Then, in 2023, as international tensions began to ease slightly, Huawei secured agreements with global brands, taking HarmonyOS beyond its own products. By the end of that year, there were already over 700 million active devices running on this system. And now in 2025, we are witnessing what appears to be a turning point. The potential mass migration of Android users to HarmonyOS is starting to sound very real. Why? What is motivating so many users to consider this switch? The answer lies in its unique functionalities. One of the standout features is device integration. With HarmonyOS, you can seamlessly transfer content from your phone to your TV, or use your tablet as a second screen while working on your laptop, all with a fluidity that feels like magic. Imagine coming home after a long day. Your smartwatch detects your presence, connects to your home system, and automatically adjusts lighting, temperature, and even music, all according to your preferences, without you lifting a finger. But it's not just about convenience. In a world where digital privacy is a growing concern, HarmonyOS is making strong bets. Unlike Android, which heavily relies on services that collect data for advertising, HarmonyOS uses advanced encryption technologies and decentralized storage. It also features a privacy shield that alerts you in real time if an app tries to access sensitive data, giving you the power to block that access instantly. Performance is another of its strengths. Thanks to a microkernel architecture, HarmonyOS delivers impressive response speeds. Apps open in a blink, multitasking flows uninterrupted, and battery life lasts longer. Independent tests have already shown that, in many cases, it outperforms both Android and iOS in efficiency and resource management. For those who value performance above all else, this is a compelling reason. But that's not all. One of HarmonyOS's boldest bets is its advanced AI-driven personalization. We're not just talking about automatic adjustments or generic suggestions. It's a truly adaptive experience where the system constantly learns from you. Your routines, your preferences, your daily habits, and even the small gestures you frequently perform. This technology allows the system to anticipate your needs before you even realize them. For example, if you usually order your coffee from the same cafe every morning at the same time, HarmonyOS won't wait for you to open the app or type in your order. Instead, recognizing this pattern, it might send you a notification with your usual order ready to confirm, even before you get out of bed. And it doesn't stop there. Do you often forget birthdays, meetings, or important deadlines? HarmonyOS acts like your personal assistant, sending you timely and relevant reminders without you having to manually set them. These details, although they may seem minor, end up making a huge difference in the efficiency of your day-to-day life. It's a technology that not only accompanies you, but also adapts and evolves with you. However, despite these impressive advances, HarmonyOS still faces several major challenges on its path toward massive and sustained adoption. One of the most obvious obstacles is its app ecosystem. Although it already hosts some of the world's most used platforms, like TikTok, Instagram, and WhatsApp, its App Store still can't compete in volume and variety with giants like Google Play Store or Apple's App Store. This represents a significant barrier, especially for users accustomed to having immediate access to a wide range of tools, games, financial services, educational apps, and more. For HarmonyOS to achieve solid growth, it must incentivize developers worldwide to create and adapt their applications to this new environment. But convincing companies and programmers to invest time, effort, and budget into a platform still in expansion isn't easy. It requires strategy, trust, and above all, a clear long-term value proposition. Another key challenge for HarmonyOS relates to public perception. There are market sectors, particularly outside Asia, that still view any product strongly linked to Chinese tech companies with some suspicion. Despite the lack of conclusive evidence, concerns persist regarding privacy, data access, and the possibility of censorship or surveillance. These fears, even if often unfounded or exaggerated, affect consumer decisions, especially in regions where digital security is extremely sensitive. To advance in this field, Huawei will need to make significant efforts in transparency, communication, and compliance with international privacy standards, as well as collaborate with independent organizations to certify their technological practices. And of course, we cannot overlook the highly competitive context in which HarmonyOS is trying to consolidate itself. The challenge it faces is no small one, as it is fighting for ground against two tech giants that have dominated the mobile operating system market for over a decade: Android and iOS. These two competitors not only have impressive global infrastructures, but have also cultivated extremely loyal user bases, robust ecosystems that deeply integrate services and devices, capturing the attention and loyalty of billions of users worldwide. Android and iOS aren't just platforms, they are complete environments encompassing far more than mobile phones. They integrate with a vast range of devices, from tablets and smartwatches to TVs, streaming devices, connected cars, and smart home appliances. This immense network of interconnected products has created a dependency cycle that makes it incredibly difficult for the average user to consider switching to another operating system. Switching platforms isn't a decision users take lightly, especially in today's hyper-competitive environment where every detail matters. It's not just about installing a new OS, it's a much more complex process. It involves breaking away from established digital routines, moving all your data, readjusting usage habits, adapting to new interfaces, and often reinvesting in apps, services, and subscriptions that, with Android or iOS, are already seamlessly integrated into the user's daily life. This type of transition involves emotional, cultural, and practical factors. The operating system of a smartphone is no longer just a work or entertainment tool. It has become an extension of our everyday lives. Switching to a new OS means giving up a series of benefits acquired over time, such as ease of use, seamless device synchronization, security, and specific apps we frequently rely on. Moreover, there's a strong emotional component, users' attachment to their devices. Platforms like iOS and Android have cultivated a level of loyalty that translates into an almost sentimental bond, something that cannot be easily undone just by the appeal of a new technology. For HarmonyOS to successfully compete with these giants and win user preference, it needs much more than advanced technology. Although its ability to integrate seamlessly across multiple devices is undeniably a strong point, this alone is not enough. It must ensure that its user experience is not just satisfactory, but exceptional at every level. Transitioning to a new OS must be as simple, intuitive, and frictionless as possible. From the first contact with the device to customer service and technical support, everything must be quick and effective. Communication and marketing also play a crucial role here, as HarmonyOS must be able to present its value proposition clearly and convincingly, highlighting not only its strengths, but also the tangible improvements it offers over the competition. The future of HarmonyOS is directly tied to its ability to keep innovating. It must adapt quickly to market changes and evolving user expectations, which requires not only constant technological evolution, but also strategic flexibility to form key alliances with tech companies around the world. Competition with established giants is fierce, but it also represents an opportunity to prove that an emerging operating system can offer a real, competitive, and valuable alternative. If Huawei can overcome its current obstacles, address the app shortage, improve public perception around security and privacy, and consolidate its user base, then it's not far-fetched to imagine HarmonyOS becoming the preferred choice of billions of people worldwide. If you enjoyed the video and would like to continue learning about technology and markets, subscribe to Datadollar and leave a like. See you next time.